yeah, I don't really know what his plan is right now, but I'm just gonna hang out down here and keep an eye on Scotland, grab some loot from these provinces, even though I am going to take them if I can. It's, you know, I'm perfectly happy to just loot them. It looks like Novgorod's actually sent his fleet out here, so I'll just attach to that and maybe makes Denmark afraid of my fleet. Or not. Wait until I can retreat and just go. Killed 2 barks and didn't lose anything, so that's good. Alright, Scotland is engaging with a big ol' stack of guys, so... Oh god, that's not good at all. Let's pull back here. And where did my... Oh, they parked back here again? Can I get an admiral from the burghers? Not yet. How much influence do I need to get an admiral? They gotta have more than 40 influence. Or 30 or more influence, rather. What can I give them? Because it would be nice to have an admiral. I can't give them anything. Well, that's just wild to me. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about having an admiral for now. It's unimportant. I'm just going to tell Novgorod to maybe come over here. You want to come over here and help me with, you know, the army, Novgorod? No, they're more interested in doing nothing. No, they're more interested in sieging down Norway with their entire army, you know, taking winter attrition. Just sitting there with, you know, yeah, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, we've got ticking war score in our favor, unless they occupy my capital, which, you know, unless things go really badly, hopefully they won't have a chance of doing. Well, it looks like he did actually split up his army over here. No, now he wants to bring it together. Seriously, Novgorod. Help me out, man. You have no reason to just use your entire army to siege down Akershus. It is in no one's interest. Novgorod, help me! Not a great start to the war, I'll admit, but okay, definitely don't want to actually be there and take ridiculous amounts of attrition for absolutely no reason. They're gonna be able to march in between these 2 forts pretty easily, so I'm not gonna be able to engage either of those with only 12,000 guys, so maybe I just take this time to recruit some more regiments, get up to my force limit, and see about that. These forts will hold out for a while. They're coastal. He's not blockading them because he's stupid. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna lower maintenance a little bit. Might as well lower fleet maintenance, honestly. Maybe just grab a little bit of money from burghers. Nah, that doesn't matter. I'll just go into debt. Some people don't like going into debt in EU4. I don't know if it's because it's, you know, taking the easy way out, or because it hurts your inflation and you have to pay it back and all that, but I don't mind going into debt if I'm at war. Makes perfect sense to me, and people did that, you know, all the damn time historically. So I am going to, let's see, I want to go pretty cavalry heavy because I've got the 6 shock leader. So I want to take as much advantage of that as I can, and cavalry do not a ton of... We don't get the really good cavalry damage until a couple of technologies down the line, but they definitely do more shock damage and more damage than infantry can do. So I want to go pretty cavalry heavy. I'm building... I just started 2 more building. I'll build 1 more somewhere where it won't take too long to get it out. Here maybe, and then I'll just build up to my force limit in infantry. So that should be fine. Within 90 days, those will be built. There's no armies that can threaten those. So that army should be in a much better place to engage the Danish, since apparently I can't count on Novgorod to help me out. Bump up the speed a little bit while I'm waiting on that recruitment to go through. That's another thing I do that... Oop, moving my pop filter around. That's another thing I do that I think is not kosher as far as, like, people who really love, you know, really play a lot of this game go, is I play on higher speeds a lot of the time, but I do that because I think it's boring if I don't. So that's my logic there. So I've got my army ready to go. Its morale is still a little bit low from when I had its maintenance lowered just to save myself a little bit of cash while I was just sitting around. But it'll be back up to full in about 2 months, I think, and that should give us enough time to attack this. If it looks like they're going to take this, then I'll just attack it. Here, what's 19 days? Yeah, we'll be up to full morale before the next siege takes, so they won't take it. We're up to full morale. I actually hope that Novgorod doesn't help me out in this battle unless... I'm almost tempted to just send 1 guy over to hold the siege, because what he's probably going to do is he's going to see that a battle's happening and just abandon that siege even though he's almost done with it. So I'm just... oh god. Here. I really don't want them to take this castle, so I'm just going to engage that. We get there on the 15th. Okay, we'll let it get to the 14th, and then I'm going to do a little bit of this. Spend a little bit of military power to take the garrison out and attack this army, so that I'll have a couple of extra guys fighting when this army gets here. Should I do that though? I don't know. We'll let those guys get there first. Okay, so we've got a slight morale advantage from my advisor, but it's really not. It's not a lot. We are flanking with our cavalry, so hopefully we roll really well in our shock phase and take advantage of that +5 we're gonna get in the shock phase because of our excellent general. Again, I really hope that Novgorod doesn't give up this siege. Okay, it doesn't look like he will. Alright, let's see how that shock phase goes. We rolled a 10 against his 4, So that's quite good. Yeah, no, we are wrecking them utterly. Okay. And it looks like Scotland sieged down this Irish one province minor, so, and he obviously wants out. I'm not gonna let him out. I'm just gonna use him to have war score, because probably, yeah, nine of my current war score is coming from occupying that Irish province. So I'm gonna want that to just make, just keep the war score high and make Denmark feel like he's losing, because he is losing. It would have been great if I had been able to occupy this fort. Maybe I should have waited around for him to turn that off, because he did do that in my last game. But oh well, this war is off to a good start, and this video has probably gone on a little bit too long as is, so I will call it there. Hope you enjoyed.